You are the soundest sleeper I've ever seen. Visiting the astral land while we're here. I mean, that's a given, right?
Yeah, I tell you, land is the best. Come on.
You're not
Your
from
secret's safe with
INSEC,
me.
are you?
What are the secret ingredients, huh?
Good, because I could go work another shift at Xenofresh and meet with your contact. Then bring me back that package.
What's up?
We should go to the Astra Lounge later and blow off some steam.
Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunks. thing you had the schematics for that.
Those damn chasm bass scales get everywhere. I even found one that... Never.
Craft one batch. 1 minute starting now. Assembly complete. Craft one batch. 1 minute starting now.
Can't talk now or I'm gonna be late for my...
Assembly complete. Shift complete.
Can this wait? I need to wash the fish smell out of these clothes. Yuck.
Always nice seeing new faces. Nice to see you again. Oh no, new coordinates. I am so clumsy. Same to you, Riley.
You didn't hear it from me. That supervisor girls got her already is going on.
I know your type.
You okay? That was a hell of a jump.
I don't care that we're
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
You good?
You look like you could use a drink. Hell, you keep this up and we will both be living large.
Yes?
Take it easy.
Core Kinetics isn't the only game in town. If you're here to buy, take a look around the shop. Just keep your hands where I can see them. Oh, I don't know. Stuff things in your pocket and run. Rob me at gunpoint. Shoot me in the head. I've survived on Neon far too long to take any chances. Good. Then just buy what you want and get out of here. If you don't like it, talk to Styx. He runs our, complaints department. See that giant Model A right over there? Yeah, that Styx. And if I were you, I wouldn't get on his bad side. He has a very short temper. That's more like it. You know, I'm sick and tired of people coming in here and treating Styx like he's some kind of sideshow exhibit. I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his chassis. If I could find the asshole who did that, I'd make him pay for the paint removal. I knew a guy a few years ago who ran up a hell of a tab with me. Now, I'm talking thousands of credits, but at least he'd make regular payments. One day the payments stopped, so I tracked him down. Found out he got mixed up with an Aurora dealer and fell from the upper platform. Since I had a legit claim, the city awarded me his property, which amounted to the contents of a storage container. Guess what I found inside? Took me a few months to scrounge up the parts, but I'd say I did a pretty decent job getting Styx up and running. I know you'll be surprised, but thanks to my sparkling personality, I don't exactly have the easiest time making friends. That means I spend a lot of time talking to Styx, and Model A robots, they're not really programmed for casual conversation. The net result is I end up talking to a machine and looking like I'm out of my mind. Hell, maybe I am. It's no big secret. I lost it fighting on the Freestar side during the Colony War. I was a ground pounder. Slogged it out in the trenches with the troops. And did pretty well, too. Until an EM weapon took out our transport. They pulled me out of the wreckage, but the damage was done. Honestly, I consider myself lucky. Most of the other soldiers died in the crash.
I can't eat anything besides red harvest berries. It does taste a little funny.
You'd do that? Huh. Okay. Maybe I misjudged you. Huh. I'm glad you see Styx as more than just a possession. The lowlife that did this to my buddy calls himself Warlord. You can probably find him somewhere near Euphorica. Scare the crap out of this punk, and it'll teach all the Ebside lunatics that nobody messes with me and the Styx. Warlord's one of the Disciples, one of Neon's street gangs that claims it owns Ebside. A few years back, the gang tried to break in here and rob my place, but Styx put one of them down and sent another to Reliant on a stretcher. He and his buddies have been harassing me ever since, mostly by scaring away my customers and stealing my deliveries. Warlord still swears he'll get even with me, and he came pretty damn close when he somehow managed to disable Styx and sprayed him with paint. It feels like it's only a matter of time before he gets past Styx, and I'm done for. If you've got the credits, I've got what you need. Feel like bringing... You ever get nightmares, Styx? About the war?
I'm sorry. I cannot understand.
Just got some of the latest hardware.
Not as dangerous as people say.
Always keep plenty of ammo in stock, too.
Thanks for choosing Chunks. You should stick to the main plaza, unless you like getting soaked by the rain.
Everything you want out of Neon and more. Come in right now and
Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Velocity or Chimera?
You kidding? Chimera, all day. Why do you think?
You like art?
I don't know. Chimera's nice, but Velocity, that will get you hammered.
Then you should see the tag job on the robot at Neon Tactical. It's my best work.
By the third Chimera, you're floating on frickin' Cloud 9. I don't know about you, but that's where I'd rather be.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Where the hell did Micah learn to mix a drink like that anyway?
Well, let's face it, some people are just gifted.
I'll take a wine, please.
Of course. Please enjoy.
Thanks, Micah.
Are you in a gang? You sound like a middle-aged bank teller. Yeah, I'm in a gang. The Disciples. Maybe you've heard of them. Euphoric is home for people like us. And by people like us, I mean killers, thugs, and thieves. Now, I haven't killed anyone in a while, but that just means I'm due. Only when I have a knife in my hand. The rest of the time, I just paint.
Thanks, Micah. And keep them coming. It's been a rough day.
That Cyclops should be thanking me. I dressed up his toy real nice, gave him a total makeover. He's lucky that's all I did after what that thing did to my crew.
But I can't sort that right now.
Understandable. In the meantime, please let me know if there's anything else you need.
I thought it was pretty clever. If I trashed it, it'd stink for a bit, but he'd get over it. So I took a can of spray paint and put my tag on it. Now, every time that Cyclops opens up that eye, he's gonna see my art on his buddy. Tried to rob his store and reload our crew. That's when his little toy unloaded on us. Lost some good disciples in that group. If anything, that freak should be paying me. Yeah, I do. And I'll make art out of your guts if you step out of line. What makes you think I will? Likewise. Except that's why we hit up his store in the first place. We need more firepower. Damn, you're annoying. Yeah, it's hard to predict Crazy. Never know what he might do. You're starting to make a lot of sense. All right. The Cyclops is one thing, but I know better than to mess with you. Besides, that Model A shredded my gun arm. I can't aim straight, let alone paint. Here, you give this to that freak and tell him we're even. Yeah, beat it.
You good?
Care for another Chimera?
Sure. Thanks, Micah. Now keep them coming. It's been a rough day.
If you're in need of some extra relaxation today, perhaps I could interest you in
I
a
like
visit
to
to the
spray.
Members Lounge.
Sometimes with paint.
Wish I could. I can't swing that right now.
Understandable. In the meantime, please let me know if there's anything else.
Whoa. The heck you doing?
Ready to relax?
Chimera's really back a bunch.
Too bad I can't squeeze any Aurora from these fish.
blow.
Yeah? What do you want? Good work. I hope you made him squirm. No, that's exactly how you send a message. Still, I won't argue with results. Thanks. Styx is gonna get a new paint job, a coat of wax, the works. He's gonna look brand new. Oh, and here, for your trouble. You know, Styx, crime in this city gets worse by the day. Vandals, thieves, gangs.
You've chosen chunks. What a great choice. What chunks can I get you?
When you have a moment.
Can I get you anything? Hello. I'm sorry if I sound rude, but would you mind coming back later? We're actually closed right now. I just forget to pull down the shutters. Oh, you're so kind. I really appreciate what you're trying to do, but I don't feel strong enough to talk about it right now. Perhaps another time, when I'm feeling up to it. Yes, of course. Please forgive a foolish old woman for forgetting her manners. By all means, take a look. I'm sorry if I sound rude, but we're actually close. I'm afraid so, but I don't really want to talk about it right now. Perhaps another time, when I'm feeling up to it.
Everything good? Nothing to report? Nope, nothing. Pretty slow day so far. Hopefully we'll see some action soon. I'm tired of just waiting around. Ha, you and me both.
I'm afraid not, but come back tomorrow and perhaps I'll be strong enough to speak to you. Right now, I can't.
Thanks again for your assistance. I trust you will escape.
said I'd talk to you sometime tomorrow. Please, leave me alone. No trouble at all. I understand you're just trying to be kind.
They don't pay me enough to stick my hands in fish guts all day.
Quit staring.
Website's changed. Maybe it's just me.
Lee, did that crate from our distributor ever arrive? We're running low on some supplies.
Yeah, and you're gonna love this. Arrived, but it's being held by INSEC as a suspicious shipment.
Are you kidding me? How can a bunch of plates and napkins be considered suspicious?
Because I refuse to pay Dexler and his cronies the fee to expedite the shipment's release. They're gouging us again.
Just pay it. We need those supplies or we're going to have to start serving food in paper cups. Because that's almost all we have left. Everything we serve is hot and fresh. Hey there. Welcome to Off-World Eats. Feel like taking your taste buds on a trip around the settled systems? Wow, thank you very much. My husband Lee and I have spent years sourcing the most interesting foods from other worlds. You can't find this type of cuisine anywhere else in Neon. We're very proud of our specialty menu. Visitors and transplants. That was the idea, anyway. Turns out that our little niece has also created our biggest hurdle. In order for this business to work, we need an ever-evolving menu. To do that, we need to constantly source ingredients from across the settled systems. Ever since we sold our ship, it's been difficult. When we first arrived, we needed every credit we had to open the restaurant. We kept the ship, but our pockets were empty. Then the bills started piling up, and we had to shift from paying for jump fuel to just keeping the doors open. After a while, it was obvious that keeping a ship we can't even afford to operate was a waste of money. So we sold it. It was sustainable when we had a regular supply chain and our own ship. Now, we're in a bit of a bind. Tora, you're not here to listen to my life story. You're here to eat.
Well, let me stop talking so you can take a look at the menu and dig in. So, what will it be? It's not by choice. I can promise you that.
The amount of money required to maintain a business around here is utterly ridiculous. It's borderline criminal. This space in the underbelly is literally all we can afford. It frustrates me to no end that we can't aim higher. But you know what? All that really matters is that we have a solid roof over our heads and people seem to enjoy what we've brought to Neon.
Not at all. Here you go.
Ah, not at all. We met on a Trident Starline's cruise around 8 years ago. I was a trained chef, and he was a nutritionist at Oishi. So we had a lot in common. We dated for a while, fell in love, and married only a year later. That's when we decided to pool our money and open this restaurant. That would be so helpful. Thank you. What I need are any sort of exotic organic ingredients harvested from creatures or plants. Excellent. Oh, there's one important thing you should keep in mind. Be careful when you're collecting. It's not worth getting hurt trying to harvest ingredients from a particularly hostile life form. Oh, I think I smell a new special for next month's menu. I'll take it. Here's your payment, as promised. Looking forward to your next delivery. It was great to see you. Come back soon.
As long as all that stays out of the plaza, our job is done.
Seriously, I need to know her skin tone.
If I have to eat fish for dinner one more time, I'm gonna lose it.
Well, hey there. Nice long rest, eh?
I've been trying to exercise more and eat healthier, but I feel like it'd help if I had a couple cheat days.
You might want to rethink that.
Yeah, I know this place stinks, but it's a living.
It's nice to see a friendly face. I said I'd talk to you sometime tomorrow. Please, leave me alone. Huh? Oh, goodbye.
Painful memories or not, when you have a few moments, There's something I'd like to discuss.
What did you need? I suppose now you can add climbing the corporate ladder to your list of accomplishments. I must ask, though, are you not at all concerned with where future neuroamp research might lead? Perhaps, but I believe I asked you for your thoughts first. That seems like quite a pessimistic outlook. For now, perhaps. Who is to say Ryujin will not conduct their own immoral experiments at some point? Nothing is so immutable. That seems a poor excuse. And what happens when Ryujin falls prey to the same tactics it has employed and loses control of this technology? So you just walk away and let someone else worry about it. I see. I appreciate your explanation, but I find your decision here to be lacking. I expected more, I think. Still, thank you for talking it over. If you are free soon, could we talk? Never would I have imagined to encounter something like these Starborn. Now I feel that rather than having answers, we only have more questions. I suppose this proves that idea succinctly. Regardless of how impossible they may have seemed before now, I must say that I do not like being threatened by anyone. I do not understand how seeking answers can be so dangerous. Clearly, these Starborn are connected to the artifacts, which would mean that they are also connected to that temple you found. Did they make these things? Have they appropriated them? This all implies there is something more, something we do not yet understand. Yes. Given our first interaction with them, that seems likely. We will need to be on our guard from now on. They seem to know much about us. Perhaps we can learn more about them to make it even. We should return to our search then. There is still so much to do.
I have an important personal decision to make, but I need to discuss something with you first. No, not at all. This is something that's been weighing on my mind for a long time. I was hoping if I talked about it with you, I could get your opinion. That's all. Phew, thank you. So, where to start? Before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was career military, part of the United Colonies Navy. When the Colony War broke out, I was posted as the chief navigator on a warship, the Dauntless. then you were right. I didn't want to go into detail before because, well, just hear me out. There was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting I'd ever seen. We lost 12 ships that day. 12. Including my own. With hundreds of lives lost on both sides, I'd argue there were no winners at all. Now let me finish. The ship was barely intact. The captain and first mate died the previous day, which put me in command. A shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship, but I was so angry. I wanted to stay. I needed to fight. The Dauntless was a tough little ship. No shields and the hull was breached, but it still had power. And weapons. That's why I remained in the battle. Huge mistake. I believe you. But you haven't heard the worst of this. We fought for hours, but the damage was fatal. I gave the order to abandon ship and the crew piled into the escape shuttle. As the shuttle launched, I could see it was damaged. I heard screams before the radio cut. The last thing I saw, they were spiraling helplessly towards the planet's surface. There was nothing I could do. Thank you. But condolences can't reverse what I've done. I was caught up in the moment. An inexperienced captain making rash decisions that cost people their lives. Yes, they expected to serve on the best ships, with the best captains. The crew of the Dauntless had to settle for me. When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me a medal. Can you believe that? A damn medal! I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give my crew a proper burial. Maybe. I don't know. The entire experience feels so hollow. Remember when you said no one but me would have pushed harder to keep the navigator core going? Well, this time, pushing too hard cost lives. Don't you get it? Everything I do, everything I touch, somehow falls apart. That's why I'm worried about us. All this nonsense and you still have faith, eh? You really care about me, don't you? I'm counting on that. Look, I think I've said all I can handle for now. Thank you for being there, for listening to me when I needed it the most. I'll never forget this. I promise. Warm up the engines.
Hey, Dad. Will you read to me tonight before bed?
Read to you, sure. I'd like that very much. You haven't asked me to do that in a long time.
And
Of all the places in the galaxy, only Neon can make me feel so damn
like you used to
oily. And you dealt with its absolute worst. Ryujin, Infinity LTD, all of it. You doing all right? That was a lot. I mean, there's a reason Neon attracts so many people. It's the city of vice. As much as you might hate it, it's just full of temptation. How come no matter how advanced society gets, we still just can't help coming up with new horrors to inflict on ourselves? Mechs, xeno-warfare, and now this neuroamp tech. I swear it's the worst yet. And you just let them keep working on it. And that is why the crazy march of technology presses on. Sure, it could be useful, but at what cost? With a piece of work like Ryujin, I know there isn't a good person to put in charge. I mean, I guess Masako's better than Ularu Chen, but you just know if violence or being just plain evil was the path of least resistance, then Masako would pick it same as Ularu. You're right. I know you're right. Well, the whole damned affair is over. Thank God.
I'm working hard, Captain.
Get up and get going. You've got the stars to explore.
I've already packed my bag for Cora and Mom's big vacation sleepover. Coming soon.
Let me know how we're going to head into it. so I can watch your back.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authority? And here's our new cap. Sure, have at it. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Something you might be interested in.
It's a strange feeling, knowing you're living through some real history.
I hope you're having a good day.
It's a rare thing to know that right here and now might just be the best days of your life. Never quite had a friend like you.
I'd be happy to carry a few things for you. Goodbye.
Some folk never leave their hometown.
What can I help you with? Dropping off a few choice items? Time to go? If you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying. You've got something for me? If you have any gear you want me to haul, I'm happy to help. Maybe another time.
Hey, if you need something, happy to let.
I have things for you. Every time I return here, I'm reminded of the importance of Constellation's contributions to exploration. Can I help? I'll only carry the good stuff. So long. I picked up something you might be interested in. Carrying enough clutter there, or should we find some more? I have something for you when you have a moment. Hey. Have something for me? Feel free to drop some stuff into my bag. Until later. Much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning home.
Had a good sleep?
There are a ton of distractions in Neon, so I expect you to be on your best behavior here.
Not interested.
You've certainly shaken things up around here. I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. An obvious misjudgment on my part. But now that's all in the past. It's time to get back to your typical day-to-day. Well, could be worse. You could be looking at a desk job like me. Now, since you are new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated on the mission board. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved. Questions? Nothing you aren't already familiar with. You experienced the majority of what we do here during your training, if you recall. Uploading a few files, manipulating a narrative or two, obtaining schematics, it's just more of the same. No, but try to see that as an improvement, since I certainly do. The mission board is more efficient for both of us. Well, after this conversation, you can head up to your office and see for yourself. Just think of it as a computer that lets you pick and choose your assignments at will, rather than having to deal with me all the time. I wish. Assignment approval isn't exactly riveting work. With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so whenever you're ready, you can find your own personal mission board inside. And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own hours. Oh, and congratulations, of course. No, only within the tower. The security risk would be far too much to allow access to that data in a public space. It's been well noted, yes. But now you're officially free to come and go as you please. Go check out the board, and if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy. Just for you. While we're here, we should definitely stock up on supplies at the exchange.
Hey, what can I do for you? You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cost... Sure, have at it.
Have things for you.
Careful near the railings on the upper level.
I have a pen pal in New Atlantis. We've never met in person, but she's still one of my best friends.
Do you want to hear the song I just made up? I'm a bunny, you're a bunny, he's a bunny, ha! I'm still working on it. Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm so bored. My mom and dad say not to talk to people I don't know, so I thought maybe I could talk to you, and then I know you, and I won't be so bored. Aw, you're no fun. I just want to talk to someone because I'm so bored. Plus, you're already talking to me, so if you change your mind, I'll still be here. It's okay, I guess. It's better than living outside, because Mars can't support life outside and I'd die. But maybe it would be nice to live on another planet someday. I think I used to when I was a real little kid. And sometimes my mom and dad would take me to visit my grandma and grandpa in New Atlantis. Not really. I mean, there's Taye. He's a good friend. But he's also one of my only friends. There aren't many kids on Mars, because my mom says that this is really only a place where people come to work hard jobs for a little while. But I wish there were more kids, because it gets boring, like when Taye is busy and my mom and dad are off working. I like to play with Taye sometimes. We come up with lots of games to play. Sometimes we listen to music or watch shows. But when he's not around, I like to draw. Sometimes I draw things and give them to people since they're so mopey all the time. It makes them smile. Actually, want to help me? I just drew these great pictures of Space Frog, but I can't go out right now. Can you help put them up for me? Yeah, they've let me do it before. But they're working, so they can't help me do it, and they don't let me leave the condos without them. They say it's for my safety, but my friend Taya's mom sometimes lets him go out without her. I don't know. My mom says it does. She says her work friends like my drawings because they make them smile. She says it's because there aren't many kids here, and lots of people miss having kids around. Or it reminds them of their families. It's Space Frog from outer space, and he's a little frog character that I made up. I've never seen a real frog before, but I've seen pictures. Anyway, he lives in space and goes around to different planets helping people who are sad or need help. He's great. You will? Thank you, thank you, thank you! People are gonna be so happy. Here's a bunch of copies of the Space Frog drawing I made. You can post them in places where you think people will see them. Thank you so much!
Faith in the greatness and ingenuity of the human spirit is what helped us spread among the stars.
Please move to avoid injury.
My buddy Mitch keeps asking if I can help him out with something.
Be advised to secure list articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremor. Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
If you need a quiet spot to think,
I sure am glad you're helping me. Just put the pictures up where you think lots. Hi! Thanks for doing that for me. I wish I could do it myself, but having a friendly adult help me is almost as good. I know, right? Last time I did this, lots of people came over to tell me how much they loved it. I only hope these drawings stay up longer this time. Anyways, it's not much, but I got a little something for you as a thank you.
Lift off.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship.
How you doing, Sweet Pea?
well,
That's all we
okay.
need.
But
You're
I'd
clear
be a
for
lot
landing at
better
Aquila
if...
City.
Let me guess, you'd be a lot better if you had a bigger book allowance.
You know me so well, Dad. So...
go, Cap.
That was a pleasant change of scenery.
Hello there.
You know, you have a hell of an effect on people around you.
I picked up something you might be interested in. Nice. Clean set there. Landing slots primed. Red dress firing.
Heaven is having a smooth running ship with a crew of friends.
Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light? And none of that
Hey there.
tech cheating?
Time to get moving. This looks cozy. I don't think we're going to find much excitement around here.
Hi. Please disregard. Attempted an info. Greeting, but I am dissatisfied.
No wonder no one will work for you. My man is missing, and you're all just here, what? Waiting for him to wander back through the... gate?
Mr. Haft, we are trying, but we don't have them.
And now half my crew thinks your little band of convicts...
I have things for you. Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
ready to tackle whatever the Starfield throws at us.
Well, well. Look who decided to rejoin the world.
Zeroing in on anything useful? If you're searching them, make it quick. You have a death wish or something? maybe you can get that to point us to the nearest restaurant. Ah.
I can't take a break right now. I'm already on thin ice with the foreman.
I'm gunning for the foreman's job. Seems like a piece of cake. Need some credits, newcomer? Got something I could use a hand with. Every person counts on this job, and we got ourselves a deserter that's putting the whole project at risk. We need him back, safely, and all is forgiven, even punching the supervisor. We need someone to convince them to come home before they get themselves killed, and then really foobar our schedule. We'll pay well. Could be worse. You could have my job. Doesn't sound so bad now, does it?
We're never gonna get this job done with brace mechanical tools. I knew we should have gone with Arcmite.
went through a lot of effort to track me down. If you're here on behalf of the Outpost, don't bother. I've had my fill of our glorious leader's dictates. I'll hear you out. What do you know about me or why I left? You know what? That does make sense. Fine, enough. I'll go back, all right? I'm ready to go home. I'll follow your lead.
you are. Thank you for rescuing our friend. Here you go, for a job well done. Thanks again.
Fire up your hand scanner. I bet you'll find plenty here to catalogue.
I'm not picking up a rivet until all this gets fixed.
This is, well, beautiful. Why would someone build a... All this intricate work and impressive construction. It's ambitious, but still, so out of place in such a remote location.
I'm sorry, love, but the Elios retreat isn't taking new residents right now. We've had some issues. A missing person chief among them. But you're welcome to rest up and refuel here as long as you'd like. So long as there's no bounty hunter after you that's going to kick my brand new door off its hinges. Not yet. Well, at the moment, it's primarily a collection of shipping containers and unused construction materials. But the plan is to make this place into a growth and education residence for the galaxy's incarcerated. We'll offer job training and a support network for folks that otherwise just while away their days in prison just because they didn't have the credits to pay their own bounties. Get them all the tools they need to set up regular, boring lives like the rest of us. I know it can work. Have the notation to prove it. We did an 18-month pilot program before we started setting up shop here. We're happy to now call 2 of the participants employees of this very facility. They just needed some help getting their footing. And once this place is open, we're going to expand on that success. Well, thank you. Always. But I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to listen to me blabber. You're probably exhausted. Monica should have any supplies you might need. She's just out front of the main building. And our ship services tech is out near the landing pad if your vessel needs some tending to. And if you need anything else, or just want to talk, you come find me. Well, once we officially open our doors, the retreat's going to have to be a lot of things to the formerly incarcerated folks we plan to bring here. Residence, school, a place for reflection. Nevin, he handles everything infrastructure related, while I take care of everything our residents might need to get them moving along healthier paths. I make sure we've got the facilities to support everyone. I arrange all our occupational training. Even got my counseling certification a few years back so I can serve as a compassionate ear when people need it. Well, like I mentioned, the retreats are a modest attempt to change how the galaxy deals with those who find themselves on the wrong side of the law. Once we're open, the goal is to take in people whiling away in prison because they couldn't pay their bounties. We'll get them job training and a support network. All the tools they need to set up regular, boring old lives just like the rest of us. We're trying to do what we can to help those who need it. That the truth? Because I can't say it's going to be easy work, but if you found the construction crew's missing man, we'd all owe you. Well, he was last seen a few days ago, so we don't think he could have gotten far. We sent our lone security officer to find him, but things didn't go according to plan out there, and now he's taken up residence in our infirmary. So if you're offering, we'll absolutely take the help. You don't know how happy I am to hear it. First things first, you want to speak to Greg D'Angelo, our security officer. He was wounded searching for our worker, Mr. Killman's trail. He should be able to get you pointed toward Killman's last known location.
Who are you? Can't a guy heal in peace? Sloan found someone else, huh? Well, hopefully, you'll have better luck than I did. I managed to turn up some tracks outside the facility. Bit of a hike, though. Not sure if they were Killman's, but Ixal's not exactly a bustling metropolis. There was a cave system I scanned nearby, but I got attacked before I could look any further. Next place I was planning to visit once I was on my feet again. I'd start there.
fancy a bit of...
I'm not going back. Stay away. Oh God, please don't put me back in the bag. I'll do whatever you say, just please, not the bag. What happened? You're not here to... I was kidnapped. He caught me off guard after hours, threw a bag over my head and marched me off. But I escaped. But then these creatures started hunting me. So I ran in here, and I've got no food and I'm so hungry and... Please, take me back. I just want to go home. No, he kept the bag over me the whole time. I heard his voice, but he honestly didn't say much when I was around. I need this to be over. Please. Please, can we go? Please? Are you going to hurt?
Despite what you're hearing from my friend here, you can trust that you're in good hands now.
Oh. I'm not going back. Stay away. Oh God, please don't put me back in the bag. I'll do whatever you say, just please, not the bag. What happened? You're not here to... I was kidnapped. He caught me off guard after hours, threw a bag over my head and marched me off. But I escaped. But then these creatures started hunting me. So I ran in here, and I've got no food and I'm so hungry and... Please, take me back. I just want to go home.
You've got nothing to fear. We're here to help.
Oh, thank God. You don't know what that... Oh, come on. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, what is it?
You
I
do know
have
the way
something
back,
I
right?
need to discuss with you. Ever since we talked about the Battle of Cassiopeia, I can't get what happened out of my mind. Was it that obvious? I thought I could handle these memories, but until I return to Cassiopeia, I'll never be able to put this to rest. The last time I saw my crew, their escape shuttle was headed for the planet's surface. I need to find the wreckage to ensure their memories are honored. I would like that. Actually, I need that. One problem, though. Pinpointing the crew's shuttle wreckage is going to be like trying to find a grain of salt in a sandbox. I think we need to start by locating my old campsite on Cassiopeia 1. Shortly after I evacuated, I saw the ship come apart. The UC listed it as lost, so I assume the Dauntless was completely destroyed. Lucky! Compared to my crew, I hit the goddamn jackpot. Still, I'll never forget my finger hovering over that launch button. Would I launch safely or explode into a fireball? It turned out that my shuttle had just enough power to allow an emergency landing on the planet's surface. I wouldn't call what I did a soft landing, but thank you all the same. It has a breathable atmosphere, indigenous fauna, and maybe a few abandoned mining outposts. Otherwise, it's not populated. Hold on. I don't know the exact location of my survival campsite. For that, we are going to have to head to Mast and see if we can get the information from my old friend, Admiral Logan. Your instincts are right on target. Logan and I butted heads more than once during my time with the Navigator Corps. We've never seen eye to eye. Look, I hope this isn't asking too much. Last thing I want to do is drag you into some kind of personal crusade. That's why I'm desperate for your help. Truth is, I'm scared. When I set foot on Cassiopeia, I don't know if I'll be able to handle what I find. If I begin to fall apart, I need someone I can trust to hold me together. Besides bad memories, I don't know. I'm trying not to think about it. Not yet. Oh yeah? Well, you haven't seen me behind closed doors. Joking aside, you've always been there when I've needed your help. Why you continue to support me, I'll never understand. I feel the same way about you. Oh, I've been so busy searching the stars for answers, I've overlooked what's been in front of me all this time. True friendship. Something I've denied myself for far too long. I won't. Hey, anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. I know you have a lot to do. I really appreciate your offer to visit Cassiopeia. Hopefully, it'll bring me the closure that I've needed for far too long. Make sure you strip everything useful from that thing. Now, where might this lead? I hope we find a use for that before it spoils. Ugh.
No! I'm not going back! Stay away! Oh God, please don't put me back in the bag. I'll do whatever you say, just please, not the bag. What happened? You're not here to... I was kidnapped. He caught me off guard after hours, threw a bag over my head and marched me off. But I escaped. But then these creatures started hunting me. So I ran in here, and I've got no food and I'm so hungry and... Please, take me back. I just want to go home. No, he kept the bag over me the whole time. I heard his voice, but he honestly didn't say much when I was around. I need this to be over. Please. Please, can we go? Please?
You've got nothing to fear. We're here to help.
Oh, thank God. You don't know what that... Oh,
We should have a talk.
you do
When
know
have
the way
time,
back,
of
right?
course. Ever since we talked about the Battle of Cas... Was it that obvious? Oh, I thought I could handle... I would like that. One problem, though. Pinpointing the crew's shuttle wreckage is... I think... Shortly after the UC list... Lucky! Still, it turned out that I wouldn't call what I did a... It has a breathable atmosphere. Hold on. I don't know the exact location of my survival campsite. For that, we are... Your instincts are right on. Logan and I, but look, I hope. That's why, truth is, if I begin to... Oh yeah, well, joking aside. I don't know what to say. I've been so busy searching the stars for answers. I've overlooked what's been in front of me all this time. True love. Something I've seriously considered sharing with you for a long time. I'm just not ready. Not yet. I won't. Hey, anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. I know you... Hopefully, it'll bring... Look like on the inside. This reminds me of a book I read as a child. It was about an expedition to the center of the Earth. One of my favorites.